welcome to Janssen Books and Everything Fine. My name is Nina. I'm coming to you from Essen in the Ruhr area here in Germany. Today is February 16th of 2020 and this is episode 4 for this year. You can find me as Michaela Luna on Ravelry and Instagram. I will write it down below into the description box. Also all information about probably taking place of advertisement in this video, but everything is self-bought. I'm not paid for it, so I think everything should be fine. Today is a very dark and windy day. It's a smaller winter storm, not that bad as last weekend, but it's really windy outside and dark, and so when the lighting may change, I'm too sorry, I can't do anything about it. Yeah, so happily no illness within the last 2 weeks. So February is way better than January for me. Now I've got a week of holiday before me. My boyfriend has also holiday this week, so we can have some quiet time together, but there are also some things that we'd like to do within our free week. So we've got tickets for a musical, Dance of the Vampires. It's a originally German musical, Tanz der Vampire, and we both like it really a lot, so we'd like to see this week, and got tickets beforehand, and yeah, another great thing that's taking place is I will get some pets. Yeah, I had colored mice 10 years ago, and I really love to have them, but on one point I decided that I won't get new ones, and when the last of my little mice died, I put away all the equipment for my little pets, and so right now I do not own any pets and I do not have any equipment for them, but hopefully this week I will get everything for the little ones and also get my little colored mice. Can't wait for it. I'm really excited. Yeah, and after I recorded this podcast and while it will upload, I will rearrange my living room. There's a place right there next to the window, which I have to clean up, and then this will be the place for little ones. Yeah, can't wait for it. Really happy. Yeah, what else? Yeah, the rest of the week we have no plans for that. Just looking forward for getting enough sleep and for spending time together and everything else. Well, let's see what the weather brings for us and which possibilities we will have. Okay, that's for all the babbling at the beginning. This is a podcast about yarns, books, and everything fine. So I think mice is something fine, isn't it? Okay, Tali changed to dress because her favorite football or soccer club isn't doing that good right now. It's her favorite soccer club and the favorite soccer club of her daddy, my boyfriend. And yeah, she decided to put on a dress with the colors of her favorite soccer club, Werder Bremen, and yeah, maybe it will bring luck. Yesterday it didn't bring luck. They were losing the match. Not so nice. Okay, but yeah, what can I do? If she likes soccer, then she likes soccer. Okay. Up right into the woolly part of the podcast. I've got one finished object for you. I've worn them already and they are freshly out of the washing. A pair of socks. Um, I did the Coffee Talk pattern by Tracy Miller with a contrasting cuff and contrasting toes. And the main part of the socks is a beautiful greenish colorway. I've got quite some yarn left. These two small balls. The sock yarn came in 50 grams, so I've got two equally big balls of yarn left. And this is how much I've got left from the yellow, also a 50 gram skein. And these were by Volleröde. The yellow one is this here, Strumpfwolle sock yarn, classic 4-ply superwash, 210 meters on 50 gram. And the green ones are Strumpfwolle or sock yarn, color 4-ply, 200 meters on 50 grams. Two ball bands because two skeins of yarn. There was a little knot in one of the skeins for the green melange yarn, so that the color changed after the heel. You can see the difference, but it's okay, it's really fine. I love them, I've worn them, they're beautiful and warm. I started for the fading part a bit early, but it's totally fine and okay. You can see that they hang on the washing line for drying, so sorry. Yeah, but I really like them. Nice toes. I just did my regular toes and also my regular heel. Can't see much of it because they are already worn and washed, yeah. So but I really like the colors, and I love to knit the Coffee Talk pattern. I just knitted it for the leg. On the cuff I did some 2x2 ribbing like told in the pattern, and for the foot I just did a plain vanilla pattern, just some small purled stitches here for until the gusset was finished, and then just plain stockinette stitch. So yeah, used finished object, some beautiful socks for me. Just used 2.5 millimeter circular knitting needles, but also by Volleröde. Here they are, nothing fancy. I got these knitting needles and the yarn when we had our knitting group, and I forgot all my knitting at home. So I went to Idée Créative and bought these needles and also the yarn, and decided to do Coffee Talk socks. Let me have a look at the pattern. Yeah, here it is, the first page of the pattern. So Coffee Talk socks by Tracy Miller, one of the grocery riggers, and in the original pattern there's also contrasting heels, but I didn't do them, and the pattern normally goes down until the leg and the foot until the fading starts. You can see that the fading is a bit nearer to the toes in the original pattern, but I think it's also fine how I did them because I like them. I will do this pattern again with other colors. But yeah, we'll see. And while I did them, or while I finished them, they lived in this beautiful bag with the Disney villains on it in beautiful purple color by Amelia X Joy. Yeah, so that's my finished object. Nothing more to show you in this part of the podcast. Last time I showed you the Wellenreiter shawl or surfer shawl. I didn't knit one stitch on it, so sorry, can't show you anything new about this one, but I started another with a pair of socks. That's everything I've done for them. Not much, but the black for the cuffs was so bad. I couldn't see any stitches, and so it took a very long time until I finished the cuff, and then I started the legs for the socks, and yeah, just some dark gray, nearly black, and stripes in red and different shades of orange, and let's see how they will look when I finish them. This is a pair of socks for my brother. This is the skein of yarn I'm using, and for the cuffs I use this one. It's just a plain ordinary black sock yarn, and I will do the heels and the toes with this too. Let's see how far I get with the skein of yarn, because I already knit a pair of socks with this striped yarn for my nephew, and this socks will be for my brother, the father of my nephew. So it's not a full skein, and yeah, let's see how far I get with them, but I think I can finish the feet and the toes totally with black. Maybe. Let's see. The yarn is by Wollbut. I don't have the text for them, I think. Well, it may be Wollbut Odessa, but I'm totally not sure if this is the correct band for the skein. But it's Wollbut yarn, both of them. So let's see how they look when I finish them. The needles are from Knit Pro Wing 2.75 millimeter needles, and I'm knitting them 2 at a time. And the project lives in this beautiful project bag with all the little under the sea animals. It's also by Amelia X Joy. Well, that's my whip, my work in progress. There's nothing more. I wished to start another pair of baker's twine for my mom, but I didn't start them. I only bought the yarn, but I'm not sure when I bought the yarn. Moment, please. So I got some yarn by Wollröde, Millefili. It's 100% cotton yarn in white and in blue, and these will be East Frisian style baker's twine, but they are for her birthday, so I've got some time, around 2 months, to start and finish them, so it's not that bad that I didn't do it. So yeah, well, stash enhancement. I thought I had no yarn, but yeah, that's the stash enhancement I did yarn wise. Then I I got some tickets for a yarn. Sorry. Then I did get some tickets for a yarn festival, Kiegeholt in Duisburg. That's just around an hour by train from where I live. I got tickets for myself and for a knitting friend of mine, and we'll visit this yarn festival together. But it's quite some time in the future, not around now. I think it's May, in the mid of May, I think. I tried to get tickets for the goodie bags too, but they were away within 5 minutes, so I hadn't a chance to get us some goodie bags. But okay, the main thing was to get tickets. And this knitting friend of mine, Monica is her name, she ordered the 52 Weeks of Socks book by Line magazine for us, and it was pre-ordered by her, and we should get it on February 14th, but she already got the package on February 12th and texted me, and so I got my book last Thursday, 13th of February. This is it. 52 weeks of socks. Will show you the back side of it. And I already had a look into it, and all the beautiful pictures, just like in the Liner magazine, and the patterns are so nice, and I can't decide which one to knit first, but there are so many options for normal sock yarn or thicker sock yarn, and different great patternings with cables and lace and everything, and just some great designers, known designers and not so known designers, and yeah, I'll just show you this one here. Just beautiful photos, just like in the Line magazine. So this will be great fun, and just look how the book, some beautiful linen for the binding, and yeah, just very beautiful. It was one of the best decisions that we ordered this book. Yeah, so can't recommend it more than I did just now. Just if you like knitting socks, and if you like knitting from English speaking patterns, or can read English patterns, buy this book. It's more than worthy. Okay, let's have a bit of coffee. Spoke too much. So, okay. Yeah, that's it. I didn't get any more. That's stitch enhancement. Then, right now I'm thinking about getting some new devices for podcasting. I'm thinking about getting a ring light for behind my iPad, so that the lighting will be a bit better here, but I'm still not sure. I'm just thinking about it. As you can see, I got a new haircut. The undercut is freshly done, and yeah, I really like it. Because of this, I put my hair up on one side so that you can see it. I'm sorry. A bit of happiness here. And yeah, so yeah, ring light. We'll see. I also have some knitting plans. I showed you this yarn before. It's by Gedifra Dolce 120. It's a beautiful yarn with ultrafine merino and with cashmere, 10% cashmere, I think. Yeah, 10% cashmere. And I got 15 skeins of it. And this beautiful gray, dark gray color. It's really, really soft. And I think I know which pattern to knit with this yarn. I bought the pattern for the Ironheart pullover, Ironheart sweater by Timken Knits. And I think it will look really beautiful with this yarn. I will do 3/4 length arms, and yeah, we'll see. I can't show you the pattern because I only bought it, I didn't print it out. But Ironheart by Timken Knits. I have to start with it, but I just trying to get the socks for my brother done, so just a bit time until I can start with them pullover. But I decided to which pattern to knit. So yeah. Yeah. I think that's everything. Knit wise, yarn wise, nothing more. 1 FO, 1 whip, bit of station hand, not much. Plans for knitting. Yeah, that's it. So, just a really short episode, I think. So if you're here for all the yarny goodnesses, that's it. Now I will be talking a bit on entertainment and on books, but not much, because there's not much to tell you. I'm too sorry. Yeah, I'm entertainment. I started watching Vikings on Netflix. It's just fun to knit, to watch while knitting, and yeah, just a Viking series, I think. But yeah, good, really good to watch and everything. Then I watched some of the newest episodes of knitting podcasts over on YouTube, by Stranded Podcast, Teen Possibilities, Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, Jorge's Journal. I started with the newest episode or episodes of The Corner of Craft, which is new for me, and from Inside number 23, which is also new for me, and then a totally new for me because I got it recommended on the starting site of YouTube is the podcast by Earthstone Girl, and she has the New Fear sock knitting class, which is her newest thing for her podcast. So she talks about knitting socks and talks you through every part of knitting socks on deciding for the materials and everything in different episodes, and it's really nice to watch, to get new inspirations, new ideas. There's always something you can learn, isn't it? So yeah, really great done, and worth of having a look at. Maybe you'd like to try it too. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. That's it. Books. I'm reading 2 books right now. After watching the Witcher series on Netflix, or beforehand, I bought the first book of the series, and after I watched the series on Netflix, I started reading this book. It's this here. The German title is Das Erbe der Elfen, and the English title is Blood of Elves. I can't speak the original Polish title, so I won't try it. I don't speak Polish, so it would be way too funny to try to tell you the Polish title. Well, Das Erbe der Elfen in German, or Blood of Elves in English is the title of the first book of the series. It's really good to read. This is how much I've read from it until now. Yeah, it's just really fun to read. Just try it. But I got distracted because one of my favorite authors, no, not the newest book of her, it already came out in German at the end of 2019, but I only bought it right now because I forgot it. I'm not sure. But one of my favorite authors of romantasy books is Nalini Singh, and her newest book of the Age of Trinity series, or Changeling series, is Schatten der Erinnerung. It's the German title. The English title is Wolf Rain, sorry. And as you can see, I'm about to finish it. It's not much to read, and I really, really love her romantasy books. Yeah, there's also the Archangel series by her, which I really, really love, and this one. I don't know her third series, the Rockus series. I don't know anything about it. Haven't read it. It's not my kind of books, I think. This one, really good. Yeah, I think that's it. There are a lot of books in my bookshelves that needs to be read. So we'll see what will be next. Not sure, maybe some crime novel for a change, or something in English, or yeah, we'll see. That's it. Just a short episode, under 30 minutes. Yesterday I got me some spring flowers. They are on my balcony, and I'm waiting for getting them into bloom, and some sun, some rain. That's everything they need. It's way too warm outside. Despite being windy, it's around 12-13 degrees Celsius outside. Way too warm for February, so not that good. But what can you do? Nothing, I think. Yeah, that's it. Just a short episode to bring you my newest thoughts, no, my newest creations and ideas and hopes, and yeah, hopefully we'll be seeing us again in 2 weeks. I try to finish some knitting and finish some reading, and to find some new series to watch while knitting. Yeah, bye for now. Have a nice Sunday evening, afternoon, whatever and whenever you will watch this episode. Bye!